Lionel Messi, who some call the GOAT. We've seen him play 2 games and absolutely light the stands on fire. What a player this guy is. He has absolutely brought the magic with him. And he's all the rave and all the news, even though there's a Women's World Cup happening.
Well, a player of his stature performing maybe as expected, but I think for some people, um, he has been just spectacular, um, and really has dominated the sports news cycle for sure. And part of that, he's doing it in real time here in the Women's World Cup. The women just played their second game yesterday, so um, obviously Leo has delivered a game-winning free kick on his opening match in stoppage time, and then a brace against Miami, or for Miami against Atlanta, and an assist in a 4-0 win over Atlanta. So he has played 2 matches in MLS and scored 3 goals. And I saw some graphic that it took him over 700 minutes to score 2 goals in his Barcelona debut, and did it in less than 50 some minutes in MLS. So he's still at top form. He's got a fantastic group of players that are out on the pitch with him right now that are playing at a high level, and I think they're just he's raised the level of what we're seeing on the pitch right now, and it's been fun to watch. And obviously I'm representing tonight, um, given that our client is on the front of the jersey, and they've been getting some massive exposure during these 2 League Cup matches.
Absolutely, man. Let's go through some numbers, actually. In his debut game, it was reported by Zumf that his game-winning goal generated 214.3 million views, 15.1 million engagements, $21.4 million in social value. Well, your client's XBTO got an absolute bargain.
Yeah, well, it is it's a pretty good return on the investment they've made on the front of this kit over the past 3 seasons. And look, it takes magical moments to get numbers like that. And Lionel Messi's been providing magical moments for his entire career, and so for him to come out in his debut, get that opportunity on a free kick, bend it like Beckham in the upper nine like he always does, and to be a game winner with in stoppage time was pretty surreal, pretty incredible. And as I think I made the comment, I thought the Hollywood script writers were on strike. Apparently, they left one script behind for that opening night.
It definitely felt like it was scripted. In his second game, he kicked 2 goals against Atlanta, and his second goal, it's reported that it was viewed over 3.4 billion times. I mean, what is going on? Again, another bargain for XBTO, killing it.
The world is tuning in to Lionel Messi. Now, the winners of this are not just Inter Miami and those partners associated with the club, but MLS is getting these eyeballs. Apple TV is generating new subscribers. Our young soccer players in this country that would have to figure out international time zones when they could get up and watch Messi play with PSG or Barcelona are now watching him, many of them in person. A lot of those young kids in Miami are going to these games, and they're seeing the greatest player of their lifetime playing in front of them.
For
much
sure.
like we get that for football or basketball, but soccer we don't normally get that, and we're getting that right now with Messi. I mean, he is hitting on all cylinders, and look, he's Serge Busquets is playing equally as brilliant. From his defending midfielder position, he is as smooth as they come. His vision on the field. He set up several of those goals that Messi scored and assisted on with just passes that you haven't seen a defensive midfielder in MLS even think of making, and he's making them. He's still in preseason form, and he's making those passes. So there's a lot of things clicking. The world is tuning in. Obviously, there was a lot of expectation around this, and the players delivering right now. I mean, this would be a lot different story, and us having a lot different conversation if we're 2 games in and Inter Miami has lost 2 League Cup matches and Lionel Messi has got 1 shot on goal and hasn't scored. Different conversation, but goats are goats, and they tend to set high standards.
Thank you very much, Rob. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you all next week.
Take care.